back to the second episode of CubTV. I'm Tucker Patterson, and I'm here with Tanner Vernard, this week's guest anchor.
Let's see what we have in store.
The Nevada FFA chapter is one of the biggest clubs in our school. The chapter regularly sends members on numerous activities such as career development events, leadership conferences, and competitions. These provide great learning experiences for the students that are able to go to these events. It takes money to fund these activities. Along with being a great opportunity to build mechanic skills, their Ag Mech program provides a decent amount of income to the chapter. Let's head over to Mr. Cooper's room to get some more information.
Cooper, the Nevada Ag Advisor here at Nevada. Mr. Cooper, I was wondering what career opportunities the Ag Mech program provides for our students.
Well, there's a multitude of career opportunities involving ag mechanics. At no time have we have a greater demand for young people with the skills and abilities to go out there and problem solve, service, repair this ag equipment. Whether it be the engines, powertrains, fabrication, manufacturing, and then of course the emerging area of precision ag with the interfacing of precision data measurement as far as seeding rate, harvesting, on-the-go measurements, sprayer calibrations. This layering of data is so important anymore because our profit window is certainly challenged with the lower commodity prices. So there's it's a kind of a steel on steel environment right now to get the maximum out of everything, and that includes the equipment that we use out there in the industry.
And then as the FFA advisor, I know you sell your tractors and stuff that we do over the state fair during the year. What do you guys do with the money in the FFA program for the students?
We've been extremely fortunate to have multitude of tractors and equipment donated over the years, and then the time that we put in, the students, myself, and our volunteers, amount of time that we put into these projects to be competitive at the state fair. We're fortunate that there's a strong market out there when we're done with these to sell them, giving us profits of up to $7,000–8,000 after the state fair and going into the fall. And those monies we've used for funding National FFA Convention, our winter dinner, FFA jackets, the students' membership dues, 212-360, Washington Leadership Conference, senior scholarships. Our students, a young person can participate in FFA and not have to spend have very little out-of-pocket cost to participate in our FFA organization or to be in our classes. We have no fees for our classes either. So these monies, we've been able to purchase things like oxygen, acetylene, parts cleaner, and other consumables.
Okay, thank you.
FFA is a strong chapter. 2016 Homecoming Week is finally here. What are the themes for Homecoming Week? How can students get involved? Find out the answers to these questions.
Okay, I am Tori Brewster, and this is Kelby Ruritz. She's from the Student Council, and we're going to be talking about homecoming. My first question for you about homecoming is, what are the themes for the homecoming week?
So Monday we have class color day, and the different grades have different colors. And then Tuesday is Olympic Day, where you get to dress up as an Olympic athlete. Wednesday is Future Self Day, Thursday is ER Day, and then Friday is Spirit Day.
So what events are going to be taking place during the week?
I think on Monday night we have a home cross-country meet out at Hickory Grove. And then on Thursday night is Coronation, the homecoming parade up at Main Street, and then the dodgeball tournament. And then Friday afternoon we have a lot of activities we're doing. And then Friday night is the football game, and then Saturday night's the dance.
Okay, so what can students do to get involved for the homecoming?
I know this Sunday we have window painting uptown from 1 to 3, and then we're decorating the hallways. Each grade has a hallway to decorate, and that's from 3 to 5.
What are you most excited for this week?
I'm probably most excited for Powder Puff on Friday in the afternoon, or the homecoming dodgeball tournament Thursday.
So Tucker, what are you looking forward to most this homecoming?
I think the dance will actually be pretty fun.
I'm looking forward to the week actually before the homecoming dance, with ER and all those fun day activities.
Oh yeah, I bet the students' creativity will be at its all-time high.
It really will. It sounds like this is going to be a good homecoming week.
All right. As you all know, Nevada has a new principal, CubTV. We're introducing a new segment, Q&Asmus.
Quick, Preston, got a question for you, man. Are you ready? What do you put in a toaster? Toast. Bread. AJ, are you ready? In a one-story house, there's red carpet, there's red ceiling, there's a red wall, there's a red door. What color are the stairs?
Not red.
Why? What color are the stairs?
I don't know.
In a one-story house, what color stairs?
There's no stairs.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a live look into the world of Nevada High School through the eyes of the students. Get some perspective on what the world's like here. Luke, come on over, man. What's the best food Nevada offers in the cafeteria?
Meatball subs.
Meatball subs.
It is.
Tell me what's the best thing about Nevada High School.
Hi.
Question for you. What's the biggest difference from Nevada Middle School to Nevada High School?
You go from having a class the whole time around to having only half the year. I would say being around people that are a lot older instead of a lot younger. It's a different atmosphere.
Now smile, you're on camera. Best thing about Nevada High School.
The teachers.
And?
The principal.
The principal, hey! Jay Calentine Anthony Ellis. Give us a quick play, real quick, 5 seconds, hit it. Hit it, I don't know, just do something. Show us your skills, you're on camera, man, do it. Okay, that's good.
Anyway, on a more serious note, in the past few weeks, America has been criticizing and cheering for Colin Kaepernick. Colin decided that on his own, he would not stand during the national anthem. Many people believed it was very disrespectful to our country and to the people who served. Others, however, approved Colin's stance. Today, we will be interviewing Mark Cadden, Matthew Chitty, and Ross Mitchell of the football team. Let's head to the stadium to hear from Connor and Sydney.
So I'm outside Nevada Cup Stadium right now with Matthew Chitty, who will be addressing the Colin Kaepernick's actions during the last game. So, Matthew, what is your opinion on Colin Kaepernick's kneeling at the football game?
I'm not a big fan of that. I find that pretty offensive to a lot of people, and I just don't agree with that decision.
So, another question I have, what do you feel veterans are fighting for in your right to freedom?
I mean, I don't really know how to answer this, but I think they're definitely fighting for freedom, and they do, his actions need to be represented. I think that's a poor choice on his part. I mean, that's disrespectful to a lot of veterans that have served and lost their lives, especially when he kneeled during 9/11. I thought that was definitely really disrespectful. But yeah, definitely not a fan.
Yeah. So how is the flag portrayed to you?
Well, for me, I think it represents our freedom as a nation, how we have a choice every day of what we want to do and what we don't want to do, and I think. Yeah, that's how our flag's portrayed to me.
All right, thank you. Hi, I'm Carl Klein. I'm here with Mark, and I'm here at the stadium, and I wanted to ask a few questions to Mark. So, Mark, what is your opinion on the matter of Colin Kaepernick kneeling?
Well, I think it's good the way he's doing it. He's protesting an issue that he perceives to be there, and he's doing it in a way that doesn't disrupt anyone. He's just being silent, not standing for the flag. I think that's the good way to do the protest.
All right, another question I have is, do you feel that by Colin's actions, do you feel that they are offensive or not really to the country?
I don't feel they're offensive. Many people are calling him unpatriotic, but I think it's more patriotic to say there's an issue and then stand out and actually try to do something about that issue. I think that's what he's doing, and I think that's a lot more patriotic than just doing nothing.
Yeah. Third question is, what do you feel like to you when they say veterans are fighting for your right of freedom? What does that make you think of?
Well, to a certain extent it is true. I mean, sadly, many of the wars that have been fought over for the Middle East are because of the industrial complex, the military-industrial complex, has too much influence in politics. So many of those wars are sadly corporate wars. But if, say, America was fighting on a war that affect, let's say, a Mexican-American war, so that would definitely be fighting for the freedom of Americans to make sure that America isn't taken over by another sovereign state.
The last one is, how do you think that this affects people in America? Like, as their perception on the flag?
I mean, it definitely gets a lot more attention on the issue, and I think the flag, the American flag, is always going to stand for the American values. And I think people are going to keep valuing the flag. Flag Day is definitely still going to be a thing that people are going to celebrate. So I don't think it changes people's perception of the flag too much, but it definitely gives, people are definitely going to look at these issues differently from now on.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thank you, Mark. Hi, I'm here with Dean, and we're at the stadium right now, and I have 4 questions for him, actually. So, Dean, what is your opinion on the matter of Colin Kaepernick kneeling in the National Anthem?
I think it's a lot less of a deal than people are making out to be. It's not like he's making this some huge event. It's just kind of his personal beliefs on it, and whatever he believes, I feel like that's perfectly all right, and he doesn't need to be judged so harshly on what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely. The actions of Colin Kaepernick, do you think it is offensive or not to the public?
I don't think it's offensive at all. There's definitely a problem, and he's standing up, or rather not, about this issue, and it's not a problem that people need to make it out to be. And so, like I said before, his beliefs, he can do what he wants to do. And while it may be taken to some people as offensive, that may even be a change that we need. Not, it's kind of worded poorly, but not needed, but just see things differently. So.
What do you feel that, like, when they say that veterans are fighting for your right to freedom, what does that make you think of?
Well, for vets to fight for freedom doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be off fighting somewhere else in a foreign land with tanks and guns. It just means that they have to be standing up for American values and American rights, no matter where they are.
The last question I have is, do you think that because of this affected people's thoughts on the flag and portrayed?
I don't think it changed people's opinions too much. I mean, I can't tell everyone's thoughts, but I don't think that they exactly had their opinion changed drastically. It was just kind of a point of contention. So.
All right, thank you.
Colin's action had different effects on different people. Some find his action insulting, and others don't see anything wrong with him sitting during the national anthem. Some people even think he only did it for publicity rather than against black discrimination. His action may be wrong, or it could be right. There's not really a right answer because everyone has a different view and belief.
From football and FFA to homecoming and an exciting Q&A with Asmus, Nevada High has some creativity flowing through its halls these days.
Let's keep up the energy, Nevada High. That's all for this week's episode. Stay tuned for episode 3 coming to you next week. Stay classy, Nevada.